let's talk a little bit about kind of just the economics so that we can wrap our mind around, like when you started out with your first, like you said, it was 12 people. Was it at this point where you still kind of in that phase of like, well, I just need to solve because I'm teaching the same stuff over and over again? Or was this already showing like economic viability on that first round?
So it was showing economic viability, but I didn't believe in it. And so one of the things that I now clearly teach my clients is that when you have a valued point in terms of how much you're worth per hour and how much you charge in your business, I know it's difficult because I've been there, but you just need to work up your way to let the numbers roll off your tongue and out of your mouth. Because it's interesting, the price that our program, the same program was last year, was the actual real price that it was supposed to be in 2019. And those therapists knew that. They saw the fee on the screen. But then I got scared because I started counting people's pockets because I'm listening to them talk about how scary it is. They got to pay student loans. So I'm assuming they can't invest. But really what I was doing is I was projecting how I felt when I first got into coaching, because I did eventually find like marketing and branding coaches, but even paying someone beyond what my degree makes me pay to stay licensed, I didn't even understand. It's not that I didn't think it was needed. I just didn't understand why I had to pay for something extra when I got a 6-figure loan for my first degree, Yeah. And so I, started projecting on to those clients, and then I kept lowering my price. And the problem is, as I started putting in more work building my course, I loved my clients. A lot of them are still around and in some of our higher level programs, but I told myself I will never do that again. So every launch, I went back up in price in stages to the point where I'm like, I'm just going to do it. And I really believe in laws of attraction, because when I declare what my price was, that's when I actually started attracting like everybody who was my ideal client. Like, it was beautiful. Like, people didn't drop off. People didn't ask for a refund. I'm like, nobody has asked for a refund in our program in over 6 months. Wow. And I was like, now I'm starting to attract who I want, because one, I'm showing up as the business coach that they were probably seeking a long time ago, even though I showed up, but not as hard as I am now. But also I'm giving them the confidence because I'm confident in my prices. So therefore they're confident in their prices. And now they can actually charge how much they're worth, because therapists were taught to work for free for so long.
Talk about, like, this is a little bit of a segue, but like, talk about something that people probably genuinely need some therapy around, and that's pricing. Like, this is applicable not just to therapy or therapist, but like everywhere. Like I even like some of my earlier business endeavors, like that was always a blocker. Like you could probably put together an entire course just on pricing therapy. Yes.